Okay, so we are at Texas Motor Speedway. Everything's bigger in Texas, right? So hopefully I can put up a number that is not a big number as far as lap time, and we'll talk about this setup. I have hit a 30.2 with this setup. I saw some stuff on the internet. Some of the Pro League guys have done 30.1s. I am certainly not an elite driver, so if I get a 30.2 with this setup, I will be pretty proud of it. So it may take me a lap switch since I just bounced off another truck there. This is, I think, a pretty easy setup to drive. One thing I will tell you is it is a little hard to deal with sometimes coming off a 4. As you're coming off a 4, as much as you want to hold it low, you got to kind of back off the wheel and let it drift out a little bit. Otherwise, the truck will get a little bit loose and want to drop down into the, just want to almost spin out and drop down into the infield. But you just breathe the throttle a little bit between 1 and 2. Stay low coming off the corner. It seems like once you get out of the corner and the shocks rebound from the compression they have in the corner, it's a little hard to control, but not real bad. Once you know that it's going to happen, it's pretty easy to adjust for. As the tires wear a little bit, it will get a little bit better. That was a 30.15. I think I got a little bit of draft help there. Not much, I don't think, but maybe just a hair. But hope that kind of shows what this will do. Tires are probably going to be giving up enough here that you're not going to get a super fast lap, probably fall off a 10th or 2, but I'll see if I can maybe make one more lap just to try to see what I can do or show what this thing will do without any draft help. Hated that I pulled a little draft help there to get a 30.15. Yeah, I'm bouncing off the wall. This isn't going to work. But I do think it shows what this setup is capable of. Certainly I didn't get very much draft help there. So I'm going to finish this lap out, then we'll go to the garage and talk about the setup a little bit. That's what I'm talking about when you rebound there. It will want to bounce around on you a little bit. If you know it's there, it's easy to adjust for. But yeah, coming out of there, it's almost like when the shocks unload from coming around the corner and the weight starts to balance back out on the truck for the flat part versus the turn and the banking. It gets a little bit hard to drive, but if you know it's there, it's pretty easy to adjust for it, despite the fact that I just wrecked it there. But anyway, let's get to the garage and talk about this. So on this setup, couple of things. I am again running fairly low front weight, and the wedge is pretty similar to the front weight. I adjusted the air pressures a little bit, but wound up kind of coming back to where I started from. I think it's pretty close to the default air pressures. I fooled around with the camber settings to try to get the tires to last. I wound up going with a negative 2.2 on the right front camber and a 1.435 on the sway bar. That seems to keep the truck pretty fast, but still pretty happy. I quickened up the steering here. I went to a wheel lock of 10% because I felt like I just kept fighting tight no matter what I did, and I adjusted the wheel lock along with a few other things. I usually don't run the wheel lock that low. That makes the steering more responsive, and it'll make the truck feel a little looser. If you go to a lower number, a higher number, kind of retards the steering and makes the truck feel tighter. And I looked around at different gearing ratios on the internet because I wasn't happy with what I was coming up on my own. This 1.1 in fourth gear and 3.00 as a rear end ratio seems to turn a pretty fast lap time. It seems like the trucks are really they just seem like coming out of corners, they don't have a lot of power. So a lot of times you have to go to that fourth gear of a 1.05 or 1.11 so that you're not losing time coming out of the corner. But that is my setup for Texas in the trucks. If you got any questions, please let me know. And please like and subscribe to the channel. It'd mean a great deal to me. And thank you.